Today, we're going to be exploring the world of keto, the diet that's sweeping the nation. So, I have our Keto Comfort Foods cookbook, and this is what we'll be cooking out of today. We'll be making cheeseburger soup. The equipment that you'll need for this recipe is these three things. Just a pot big enough to hold our soup mixture, a blender, and a knife. We will have to chop up an onion. I've already chopped up some cherry tomatoes and green onions, and that'll be what we'll need the knife for. But this is all the equipment that you need for this recipe, which one of the things I love about this recipe is it's very simple. It doesn't require a lot. All the ingredients are really easily accessible, and it's really quick, simple, and easy to make. Our first step is to take our pot here and bacon, and we're going to put it on the stove and saute the bacon for about 4 minutes. We have our pot over medium heat, so now we're just going to drop our bacon in. I have our bacon separated, and we're just going to let that cook for a little bit, for about 4 minutes is what the cookbook recommends. While our bacon is cooking, we're going to go ahead and chop our onion, okay? Now remember, you want to keep this end on, because this is the root, okay? And I've already peeled it, as you can see. So we're gonna cut it in half. Always keeping your fingers out of the way. You wanna curl them up to where it runs along your knife blade here. We're cut in half. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come along here, all around the onion, and make little slits going all the way down, not quite to the root, but as close as you can get, okay? Okay, you see we have our slits. So now we're going to make one straight down the middle, like this, into the onion. Put your hand flat on top so that you don't lose any fingers. Okay, and now we're gonna do another one on top. Same thing, keep your hand flat. Okay, now we're ready to go. Okay, these are our nice diced onion pieces. Our bacon is done. So now we're gonna remove it from the pot, but leave any of the drippings in the pot because we're gonna need those for flavoring in our soup. I've removed our bacon, so now we're gonna add our butter and onions and saute our onions in here. These need to go for about 5 minutes. Our onions are almost done, so as soon as they're done, we're gonna add our ground beef, salt, and pepper. I've placed in our ground beef. Now we're going to add our pepper and our salt and stir it up. This needs to cook until our meat is browned. While our meat is browning, I have some beef stock in my blender. I'm gonna add in some softened cream cheese. And some sharp cheddar cheese. And we're gonna blend these until they're smooth. Our meat is brown, so now we're going to add our mixture that we just blended. This just needs to cook for about 5 minutes again until it's warm. Our soup is finished, and now it's time for the finishing touches on our soup. We're going to garnish it with a little bacon. This is our bacon that we cooked earlier at the very beginning. It's been set aside and chopped. A little bit of shredded cheddar cheese. chopped green onions, and diced cherry tomatoes. There's our soup. Thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. And just remember, for more recipes, hit that like button and that subscribe button at the bottom of the video. Thank you very much.